My father sat on the leather chair I bought, in the house I paid for, sipping coffee I brewed, and said with a straight face, "You need to let your brother stay here, he's family, and job hunting is stressful." Then he laughed, so did my brother, like it was a joke, like I was the punchline. I didn't say a word, just looked at the muddy shoes my brother had kicked off on my white rug, the beer cans on the table, the smell of weed leaking from the guest room. He hadn't worked a day in 5 years, and now I was expected to carry him again? My mother sat silently, staring into her cup. She always folded under Dad's voice. She'd call it keeping the peace. I called it surrender. I should have been used to it, the dynamic, the hierarchy. Dad's word was law, my brother was the prince, and I? The dependable daughter. The one who paid for the meals, kept the lights on, and never asked for thanks. But that day? That was the day something broke. It wasn't always like this. Growing up, I adored my brother. I covered for him when he crashed Dad's car, helped him cheat through high school, took out loans to keep him from going to jail over a credit card scam. I believed he'd grow out of it, that if I supported him long enough, he'd one day stand on his own. But time passed. He didn't change, only I did. The real shift happened when I noticed my savings bleeding out faster than I could explain. I checked the utilities account, then the credit cards, then the Wi-Fi bill. Turns out my brother had been using my name, my cards, my credit, all without asking. My own father co-signed the Wi-Fi line in my name for his son's gaming setup. When I confronted them, Dad shrugged. "You make more than enough. Why are you so greedy?" Greedy. That word echoed in my head for days. I didn't argue, not once. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I didn't ask for apologies. Instead, I planned. Step 1, stop paying. I let the Netflix die, the phone bill, the groceries. I stopped stocking beer. I replaced the Wi-Fi router with a locked one they couldn't access. Step 2, legal. I met with a lawyer, quietly. The house was mine, bought with my money, my name on the deed, my signature on every document. I had receipts, photos, bank transfers, texts. I had evidence of financial abuse, trespassing, identity fraud. Step 3, timing. I waited until rent was due, until both of them had racked up days of ordering food on my apps, driving my car, using my accounts. Then I changed every password, froze my credit, removed my dad's cosign from everything I legally could, and I filed a restraining order. The court date was cold. I wore black. My brother showed up late in sweatpants. My father didn't bother to shave. They thought it would be a slap on the wrist, a scolding, maybe a payment plan. Instead, I let the evidence speak. The judge listened as I laid out the months of stolen funds, screenshots of Uber Eats orders from my cards, texts from my brother joking about being basically a dependent. The final nail was a voice recording. My brother, high, laughing on a call. "She acts like she owns the house. Technically she does, but like, so what? She owes me for being born." Even the judge winced. The ruling was swift. My brother was banned from the property. My father, cited for identity misuse and coerced financial manipulation. The officer handed them both the eviction notice outside the courthouse. My brother cursed. My father stared at me like I'd stabbed him in the back. But I didn't flinch. I didn't speak. I walked to my car, turned the key, and let the engine purr like a final, satisfying breath. The silence at home felt holy. No thumping bass, no stench of smoke, no drunken rants. Just peace. I changed the locks that evening, sat on the same leather chair, sipped coffee, alone, and I smiled. They called for weeks, left voicemails, texts, guilt-laced paragraphs. Mom begged me to be the bigger person. I blocked them all. You don't owe loyalty to people who weaponize your love. You don't feed the same mouths that spit on your boundaries. I used to think family was about blood, that I was broken for feeling unloved. But now I know I wasn't broken. I was just finally done pretending. Final reflection. They laughed when they thought I was soft. They mocked me for drawing lines. But now they know I wasn't drawing lines. I was building walls. And they're on the other side of them. Forever.